Didn't you all think $589.00 per XRP was a lot? It might be a good idea to take a seat. This is the exact reason why XRP will reach 4 figures. There is an XRP rich list that we will talk about in today's movie. We will also talk about what this means for us hodlers. XRP says that 1,000 XRP is plenty. Soon it will be worth more than Bitcoin, of course. You'd be glad to have $1.00 Bitcoin right now. Yes, guys, it's all about how you see things. If you had 1,000 Bitcoins right now, you would have thought that was $1,000. Okay, aren't you going to be really happy and excited? Take a moment to think about it. That's where this site comes in handy. I'm going to explain what this means to you because many people say it won't make XRP people rich. It's not true that there are too many holders, if that's your point. Case, no matter what it was, not a single thing would go up in value if that was true. Guys, nothing would get better because everyone would be rich. They will also ban some things if the goal is to keep people from getting rich. That argument doesn't make sense because cryptos seem like they have a longer-term stake in making it work, right? Okay, let's begin. There you have it, xrprichlist.go. If you guys want to look into this more, I'll leave it in the text below. Please like this video because we're going to use a crazy case. First, number of eyes. So we can see a number of extra people on the right, in the upper right corner. Let's see, 6 million. It's said that about 6 million people around the world hold on to XRP. I don't think that's true, and here's why. That being said, there are more than 6 million live XRP wallets right now, but guys, some people, I think everyone has more than one okay? That's not really 6 million. In the hundreds of thousands, most likely. And if they do raise the price of XRP to say $1,000.00, not many people will get rich. Now, let's move to the left side of the screen. This is where things get interesting, guys. Okay, let's use $1,000 as an example. Everyone has their own price goals and opinions, so we'll use $1,000. Does that price seem likely for XRP to reach, or do they not want people to get rich? Let's figure this out. That's 0 to 20. About 2 million people have between 0 and 20 XRP. Okay, let's say 2 million. 2 million people have between 0 and 20 XRP. We also need 10 XRP so that a wallet can work, right? I see now that XRP lowers the reserve limit by 90%, which means that smaller new wallets are possible. Getting an XRP account up and running now costs 1 XRP, right? Then it's only 0.2 XRP to hold a token trust line. So remember that as you watch the movie. So let's say the most is 20 XRP, okay? That every wallet in this range, which is about 2.6 million wallets, for this case we'll use 2 million, has 20 XRP in it. Now let's say that XRP went up to $1,000.00 each. That means that each wallet would now hold $20.00. Is that a lot? No, it's not. With this many pockets, you multiply that 20, a lot of money, like billions. If we use 2 million wallets, that's about $40 billion, 0 cents. Guys, that's not much. That's half of the people who are out. There are already a lot of people who can't play. B, also, you probably won't hold XRP at $1,000, 0 cents to begin with. XRP will go up in steps, right? To explain why I believe this, let's say XRP went from $10, 0 cents to $50, 0 cents to $100, 0 cents overnight. There will be some kind of flip-flop. Now things start to get interesting. This is how XRP got to $10, 0 cents, right? Got back to the ground. There would be sales everywhere, right? It kept going up until it reached $50, 0 cents, right? People are going to sell all the way, right? There would be some buyers, but it would only be a few, right? People are getting priced out at $10, 0 cents to $50, 0 cents. So they wouldn't even be able to get too much XRP. That costs a lot of money. That's for each XRP, right? It went up to 100 after that. Again, guys, I don't know how many people are already out. Maybe 70%, 80%. Yes, some people did say 3 hours are out when XRP hit, and many people did sell because you could see the price chart. If it went to $10, 0 cents, $50, 0 cents, or $100, 0 cents, you don't think 90% of people would sell, right? That means that there are a lot of people who hold a lot of XRP, from $100, 0 cents to $10, 0 cents. It's much less than what this page shows, guys. Enjoy your pockets. That's the second reason they're going to let us get rich. Next, let's look at this range, which has about 2.5 million wallets that hold 22,500 XRP. You have $500, 0 cents if you multiply 500 XRP by 1, 0. Why is that so important? It only takes a second to print that when they press a button. Do you understand? Yes, you guys should now see that they're going to let us get rich. By the way, I'm using the max cases. Yes, that's already 5 million wallets. Yes, there are still 1.6 million wallets that hold all of this XRP. Okay, and of course the top wallets belong to insiders and other people like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you multiply that 500 with that many wallets, it will be less of a race. For example, you could get an extra 20 pieces of 500 XRP. So yeah, they could give all that money away, and keep in mind that some of these wallets are dead, so no one can use them. All of my wallets are pretty much dead. They don't have much XRP in them to begin with, right? But they are still doing things. Why? Because they need to keep XRP on hand. That's what I mean. Number of people who own XRP is actually very low, right? Looking at the world's population and the number of people who hold XRP worth $1,000, it goes down every time the price goes up. For every dollar that goes up, someone sells and someone buys, but the person who buys won't be spending too much. The price of XRP is going to go up, so people will get a lot less of it, so long as it keeps going up and up and up. Right there you have it, guys. That's why they're going to get rich and let us. If they didn't want people to get rich, they wouldn't have pumped Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of these other meme coins and S coins from having no value to where they are now. Do you understand? That's the third point, or something. Fourth point, if you believe that XRP is going to crazy high prices, they will want you to get rich because you're valuable to the network and see potential. They will reward you for that, guys. They don't want people to get rich by just getting lucky. There will be a few of those, but they want people to get rich by believing that XRP will go to crazy high prices, like 4 digits. Yes, I think it will only be the followers. That's it. This is bad because this watch dealer just got very rich. He doesn't understand it yet. Check out what this person did. He gave up his XRP to buy, hey everyone, I want to buy my dream watch today, but I want to pay for it with XRP. Let's see if they'll let me. This has to be this guy's already wealthy. You agree with what I say? That watch costs that much because you're already rich. So you shouldn't do this at all, though, if you don't have much XRP. Shopping for XRP and things with XRP. I wouldn't do that, right? To get 1,000 XRP, all you have to do is increase what you buy by 10. How are you? Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming back. Thanks. Do you need water? Please press the button. The world's best watch? Of course, this one looks pretty good. Good job. How much? $370? 0 cents? Not that, something else. What about diamonds? Some kind of diamond? That is really beautiful. Like you, I wanted jewels here. I need a big diamond. I have one. Anyway,